Welcome to Oakfarm College course on fashion design. This is an online course for the learners who have access to a computer and an internet connection. Smartphones or other phones that can connect to the internet are also able to access the course. We have assembled a wealth of knowledge from different sources to put this course together for the sake of those interested in pursuing fashion design knowledge as a personal quest for knowledge or for skills enhancement. We recognize that knowledge that gives the learner the hands-on skills is bound to enhance their opportunities, both in the job market as well as opportunities of becoming their own employers. As we begin, please take a moment to get familiar with the video player controls. You can pause the lesson at any point to reflect or take notes. If you miss something, feel free to rewind a few seconds to review the content. You can also adjust the playback speed through the settings icon to match your learning pace, either slower for clarity or faster when revising. If you need to take a break, the platform will remember where you left off so you can continue later. At Oakfarm College, we encourage you to take full advantage of these tools to support a smooth and personalized learning experience. We now present the purpose of the course. By the end of this course, students will have gained a comprehensive understanding of the fashion design process and developed the skills and confidence to pursue their creative ambitions in the field of fashion design. They shall be able to set up their fashion design studios and businesses. They could also be employed in high-end demanding fashion employers. Let's now take a look at who this course is meant for. This course is meant for the learner with an interest in understanding the essential elements and principles of fashion design. It is suitable for those considering a career in fashion and anyone wanting to develop a portfolio of design work. We now come to an overview of the course describing the advantages, including the salary range and other existing roles. Fashion globally has evolved from cultural functional clothing of the ancestors to urban styles that incorporate individual tastes and style prejudices. Our students study fashion trends, sketch designs, selection of colors, fabrics, and styles, and create prototypes. There are many advantages to choosing a career in fashion design, including the salary range and the freedom to create cutting-edge designs. Fashion designing also provides opportunities for travel and exposure to fashion trends and ideas. We start by briefly describing the course and its contents. This online course presents the fundamentals of fashion design, including the design theory, the history of fashion design, as well as the elements and principles of fashion design that equips the learner with the necessary knowledge to develop them into design moguls and design business owners. Course description. This online course provides an in-depth introduction to the fundamental principles and techniques of fashion design. Students learn about the creative process, design theory, and practical skills needed to conceptualize, develop, and execute fashion designs. Through a combination of lectures, demonstrations, projects, and critiques, students explore topics such as silhouette, color theory, fabric selection, garment construction, and fashion illustration. By the end of the course, students will have a solid foundation in fashion design and the confidence to pursue further studies or careers in the field. Let's present the history of the fashion movement from 1890 and how it progressed over time. In ancient Rome and Egypt, clothing was used strictly as a status symbol. In 1890, the French started the iconic fashion trend of haute couture. Many women began wearing androgynous flapper-style clothing in the 1920s. French fashion designer Dior became highly popular in the 1950s. World War I had a profound impact on fashion as resources were redirected towards the war effort. The practicality and functionality of clothing became paramount. Women's fashion saw the emergence of looser, more comfortable styles, as women took on roles traditionally held by men. We now present the course objectives. This course provides the learner with the knowledge of the associated benefits and the possible outcomes after following the course. Course objectives. 1. Understand the basic principles and elements of fashion design. 2. Develop proficiency in fashion sketching and illustration techniques. 3. Explore various fabric types, textures, and their suitability for different designs. 4. Learn garment construction techniques, including pattern making and sewing. 5. Gain insight into fashion trends, historical influences, and contemporary styles. 6. Cultivate creative thinking, problem-solving skills, and attention to detail. 7. Create a portfolio of original fashion designs, showcasing individual style and vision. The following 5 section provides the contents of each module of the course. We shall present each one of them in a sequential order till Module 8. Module 1. Introduction to Fashion Design. The module shall tackle 1. Overview of the fashion industry. 2. History of fashion and key fashion movements. 3. Introduction to design principles and elements. 4. Understanding fashion terminology and vocabulary. Module 2. Fashion sketching and illustration. This module shall cover 1. Basics of fashion drawing, proportions, poses, and gestures. 2. Rendering fabrics, textures, and details. 3. Creating mood boards and design inspiration. And 4. Introduction to digital fashion illustration tools. Module 3. Fabric selection and textiles. This lecture shall cover 1. Types of fabrics and their properties. 2. Understanding fabric grain, drape, and weight. 3. Fabric manipulation techniques, pleating, gathering, draping. 4. Sustainable and ethical considerations in fabric sourcing. Module 4. Garment construction techniques. This lecture covers 1. Introduction to pattern making, drafting basic blocks and slopers. 2. Sewing fundamentals, stitching, seams, hems, closures. 3. Construction of basic garment types, tops, skirts, dresses, pants. 4. Fitting and alterations, understanding body proportions and adjustments. Module 5. Color theory and application. This lecture shall covers 1. Understanding the color wheel and color relationships. 2. Color psychology and its impact on fashion. 3. Using color effectively in fashion design. Contrast, harmony, and emphasis. 4. Color trends and forecasting in fashion. Module 6. Fashion design process and development. This lecture covers 1. Idea generation and concept development. 2. Design research and mood board creation. 3. Sketching and refining design concepts. 4. Creating technical drawings and specification sheet. Module 7. Fashion trends and styles. This lecture covers 1. Identifying current fashion trends and influences. 2. Exploring different fashion styles and aesthetics. 3. Historical fashion periods and their impact on contemporary design. 4. Personal style development and expression. Module 8. Portfolio development and presentation. This part of the lecture covers 1. Building a professional fashion design portfolio. 2. Presentation techniques and portfolio layout. 3. Incorporating feedback and critique into portfolio refinement. 4. Strategies for showcasing work online and offline. This section presents the types of assessment methods we conduct on our learners to gauge their understanding of the course content and completeness for the fashion industry. Assessment. This course shall have a series of methods to assess the learner's grasp of what they have learnt during the course cycle. They include 1. Weekly assignments, sketches, mood boards, fabric swatches, garment construction projects. 2. Midterm project, design development from concept to completed garment. 3. Final project, fashion design portfolio showcasing a collection of original designs. 4. Participation in discussions, critiques, and peer reviews.